Welcome to our YouTube channel, students. E-Learning Hub by Udgam Welfare Foundation. In this video series, we are discussing about the number system of grade 9. Let's get started. Let's understand how to convert a pure recurring decimal number in P upon Q, that means in rational form. Let's understand this by this example. We need to convert let's say 2.2 bar in a rational form. How we are going to do that? Let us assume that this number is x equals to 2.2 bar. So bar is basically 2 is repeating continuously again and again. Here we have one number after the decimal which is repeating again and again. So what we have to do, our first step is basically we have to multiply both sides by 10. Very simple, because we have only one number after decimal which is repeating again and again. So that we will get our equation like this: 10x equals to 2.2 bar. That means we are getting the same number after decimal. That means here also we have 2 bar, here also we have 2 bar. Now let's take this as a second equation and assume it this is the first equation. So what we have to do, basically we are going to subtract equation number 2 or equation number 1 from 2. Very simple. So let's make some space here. So let's subtract equation number 1 from 2. So we'll get 10x minus x equals to 22.2 bar minus 2.2 bar. By multiplying 10 with our equation, we are getting the same number after decimal. So this is the main concept to convert a recurring decimal number into P upon Q form. So in LHS we are getting 9x and in RHS we are getting obviously 2 bar got cancelled and 22 minus 2 is nothing but 20. So this implies x equals to 20 by 9. So we have successfully converted a recurring decimal number to P upon Q form. Very simple. I hope your concept related to this recurring decimal number, how to convert a recurring decimal number to P upon Q. Let's understand it with another example. Let's take another example. Let us say we have to convert 3.21 bar, right, into P upon Q form. Very simple. So here we are having two numbers after decimal. Our first step is, let us assume this number equal to x. Let x equals to 3.21 bar. Now the concept says the number which we are having after decimal which are repeating again and again, we have to multiply this particular equation with that number of zeros. That means if we have one number here, like in our previous example we have multiplied it by 10, now we have two number here and this number implies basically this 2121, like that, right? So this number implies this. So what we have to do, basically we need to multiply our equation number 1. Let us take this equation as 1. So we need to multiply this equation by 100 both sides. Why? Because we are going to get this number 321 dot decimal 21 bar. After decimal we are going to get the same number what we are having in our equation number 1. That is the main concept here. Now what we have to do, we have to subtract these two equations to get rid of our 0.21 bar. Now let's subtract it. 100x minus x equals to 321.21 bar minus 3.21 bar. Very simple. Now we can easily see that if we subtract these two equations, we are going to get rid of this part after decimal. Now in LHS we are going to get 99x obviously, and here 21 bar got cancelled, and if we subtract 321 minus 3, then we will get 318. Simple. So this implies x equals to 318 upon 99. If these numbers are getting cancelled or they are having some common factor here, then we can simplify it further. Otherwise, this is our final answer. So I hope this concept is clear now. If we have two numbers which are continuously repeating again and again after decimal, how to get it into P by Q form. Now let's understand with some more difficult example here. Let us say we need to convert 7.235 bar. Here bar is on 35, not on 2. So how to tackle such problems? Our first step will remain same here. Let x equals to 7.35 bar. Now our second step here is to take this 2 towards LHS, so that after decimal we will be having the number which is repeating again and again. So we have to multiply this equation with 10. So 10x equals to 72.35 bar. Very simple. So I hope this concept till now is clear. What we have done basically, we have taken 2 in the RHS towards before decimal, so that we will be getting those numbers only which are repeating again and again after decimal, right? Now we can simply write this equation as equation number 1. Now we have to apply the same method what we have applied in our previous problems. Now there are two numbers after decimal which are repeating. Now simply we have to multiply here equation number 1 with 100. So multiplying this with 100, we are going to get 1000x equals to 7235.35 bar. Very simple. Here we can easily see that in equation number 1 and equation number 2 we have the same number after decimal which are repeating again and again, and now we can easily subtract equation number 1 from 2. Let's write it. 1000x minus 10x equals to 7235.35 bar minus 72.35 bar. Very simple. Now we can easily see that if we subtract these numbers, then we can easily get rid of 0.35 bar. Let's make some space here. Now let's subtract this. So this implies 1000 minus 10x is 990x equals to 35 bar got cancelled. Now 5 minus 2 is 3, 13 minus 7 is 6, then you will get 1, then this. So this implies x equals to 7163 upon 990. If there is some factor, then you can simply cancel out of, otherwise this will be our final answer. I hope this concept is clear. Very interesting question and very important as well from the exam point of view. So in this particular video we have learned how to convert a recurring decimal number into a rational number and into P by Q form. Further concept on number system for grade 9 we are going to discuss in our later videos. Till then, goodbye and take care.